most terrifying haunted houses that will keep you up at night. Welcome to Top Scary Arena, where we bring you spine-chilling tales of the supernatural. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through some of the most haunted houses in the world, places so terrifying that even the bravest among us would think twice before stepping inside. From abandoned mansions to decrepit asylums, these places are said to be home to ghosts, demons, and other unexplainable phenomena. So, buckle up and get ready for a hair-raising ride as we count down the top haunted houses you should never visit. And before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified whenever we post a new video. And if you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Your support helps us bring you more spooky content like this. Now, let's begin our journey through the top haunted houses you should never visit. Borley Rectory. Our first stop is Borley Rectory in Essex, England. This house has been dubbed the most haunted house in England, and for good reason. The house was built in 1862 on the site of a former monastery, and legend has it that the area has been haunted for centuries. In the late 1800s, strange occurrences began happening in the house, including ghostly apparitions and unexplained noises. In 1937, the house was destroyed in a fire, and since then, the site has remained a hotbed for paranormal activity. Visitors to the site have reported seeing ghostly apparitions, including the ghost of a nun, a carriage pulled by headless horses, and the figure of a woman in white. Strange sounds and unexplained movements have also been reported, and some visitors have even reported being pushed or touched by an unseen force. With its long history of hauntings, Borley Rectory is definitely a haunted house you should never visit. The Winchester Mystery House. Our next stop is the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. This house was built by Sarah Winchester, the widow of gun magnate William Wirt Winchester. Legend has it that after the death of her husband and daughter, Sarah was told by a psychic that she was cursed by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles. The psychic advised her to build a house to appease the spirits and keep them at bay. The result was the Winchester Mystery House, a sprawling mansion that is said to be haunted by the ghosts of those killed by Winchester rifles. The house has over 160 rooms, including secret passages, staircases that lead to nowhere, and doors that open onto walls. Visitors to the house have reported hearing strange sounds, feeling a presence in empty rooms, and seeing ghostly apparitions. Some have even reported being touched or pushed by an unseen force. With its eerie architecture and haunted history, the Amityville House. Our third stop is the Amityville House in Amityville, New York. This house gained notoriety in the 1970s when the Lutz family moved in and claimed to have experienced paranormal activity. The family reported seeing ghostly apparitions, hearing strange noises, and feeling a presence in the house. They also claimed to have seen red eyes staring at them from outside the house. The story of the Amityville House has since been the subject of numerous books and movies, but the truth of what happened in the house remains a mystery. Some believe that the house is haunted by the spirits of those killed by Ronald DeFeo Jr., who murdered his family in the house in 1974. Others believe that the house is cursed by an ancient Native American burial ground. Whatever the truth may be, the Amityville House is definitely a haunted house you should never visit. The Villisca Axe Murder House. Our fourth stop is the Villisca Axe Murder House in Villisca, Iowa. In 1912, a family of 6 and 2 house guests were brutally murdered in the house with an axe. The killer was never found, and the house remained vacant for many years. It has since been restored and opened to the public, but visitors have reported strange occurrences, including hearing children's laughter and seeing ghostly apparitions. Some have even reported being touched or pushed by an unseen force. The Villisca Axe Murder House has a dark history of violence and tragedy, making it a haunted house you should never visit. The Monte Cristo Homestead. Our final stop is the Monte Cristo Homestead in Geneva, Australia. This house was built in the late 1800s and is said to be haunted by the ghost of a former owner, Mrs. Crawley. Legend has it that Mrs. Crawley was a recluse who rarely left the house and was cruel to her servants. She died in the house in 1933, and her ghost is said to haunt the property to this day. Visitors to the Monte Cristo homestead have reported seeing ghostly apparitions, including the ghost of Mrs. Crawley herself. Strange noises and unexplained movements have also been reported, and some visitors have even reported being pushed or touched by an unseen force. The Monte Cristo homestead has a long and dark history of unexplained phenomena. In addition to the ghost of Mrs. Crawley, there have been reports of other spirits haunting the house, including the ghost of a maid who fell to her death from a balcony and the ghost of a stable boy who died in a tragic accident. The homestead has been investigated by paranormal experts, and many have claimed to capture evidence of ghostly activity. Despite its reputation as one of the most haunted houses in Australia, the Monte Cristo homestead remains open for public tours, but it's not a place for the faint of heart. And there you have it, the top haunted houses you should never visit. From Borley Rectory in England to the Monte Cristo homestead in Australia, these houses have a history of horror and are not for the faint of heart. Some of the top haunted houses in the world. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, these locations have captivated and terrified visitors for years with their mysterious histories and eerie atmosphere. If you're feeling brave enough, why not visit one of these haunted houses and see for yourself if you can handle the spine-tingling thrills and chills? Who knows, you might just have a ghostly encounter of your own. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, these houses are sure to send shivers down your spine. So, if you ever find yourself near one of these haunted houses, remember to think twice before stepping inside. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more spooky content like this.